Good morning, YouTube. I think we're trying to get the 599 converted today. That sounds horrible and it smells.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
Video channel, my name is Dan, and we are at my dealership, NG Supercars, and those are the guys from Makina, and they're converting Austin's 599 into a manual. So if you have been watching, we already put in headers, Josh put in suspension, so we got KW coilovers, we got aftermarket GTO reproduction wheels, and now they're gonna actually finish up this conversion. So they have to cut a hole in the transmission tunnel. Yeah, I'll show you in a second. That doesn't sound fun at all. So we're trying to answer the question, can you create a $1 million driving experience for about $250,000? So Austin bought this car, and he's bought the conversion, and we're hooking him up with some stuff, and he sent us this exhaust, and Makina is doing this conversion and they're helping out. So yes, this video is sponsored by Makina and by Valvetronic Exhaust. So we sell Valvetronic Exhaust on our website, normalguysupercar.com. Use the code NGS10, it'll take off 10%. And if you want to get a conversion with Makina, feel free to email us, sales@normalguysupercar.com. Let me show you what's going on. Woo! Yeah, don't breathe that stuff.
Ooh. Sexy stuff right there.
We're almost there. We're
That
getting
looks
there.
really nice.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Test fitting, everything's ground down. Now we're mounting the turret to the body, so we gotta put all the consoles in,
Make sure
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
bolt
aligned.
on
the
the
right
gate,
height,
lined it
right
up,
position, everything.
and then we'll reach through and we self-tap it in to hold it in place, and everything comes back up, and then everything gets drilled, tapped, riveted, and we'll be good to go.
Yeah, this is a test gate. It's gonna be prettier than this one when we're done.
Oh, okay, that's just for fitting it.
We'll have a really pretty one on.
Still, already looking pretty damn cool.
Yeah, the turret's gonna be there, and then it's hard mounted, and then I'll seam seal it all, and then I'll cover everything all up, and then we'll paint it the same color as the body. So
Yeah, yeah.
it's gonna look good.
Getting excited, man.
I'm excited to hear it. I want to hear the exhaust.
Oh, dude, that
That's what I wanna
exhaust is
hear.
gonna be sick.
Yeah.
Have you seen the videos with the exhaust?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh
yet.
my god. It's
Did you
gonna
guys have fun doing headers?
No.
Come on, man. It's just headers.
Yeah, just headers. It only took 3 days.
They're a nightmare.
It's
They are
it's
a
probably
nightmare.
the worst
thing to
headers.
do on this car. It's
Yeah.
probably the worst thing to do on this car.
Honestly, I can think of like almost everything else.
It's probably
Someone said next time just drop the engine. I'm like, it's not a terrible idea.
you're not that far off if you think about it.
Because
Yeah,
it takes about 3 days, and I think if you took a day, and you could probably pull the engine.
yeah, I agree.
It's probably worth it.
I do it in 5 hours.
Well,
I
you
can do
know.
the headers, but I have weird U wrenches and S wrenches.
So I didn't have my S
Yeah.
wrench until the third day, and then it went much faster. That was a big help.
I've done it, I think, 5 or 6 times. The headers.
That's the other thing. Once
Yeah.
you do it a couple times,
Yeah, once
like
you
I'd
do
learned
it.
some
So,
tricks.
There's 3 bolts that are a nightmare. That you're like
Yep.
a quarter turn at
That
a time.
side.
Yep.
Well, our
rear
first time doing it, we had never done it before, so we had to look at your video. We googled 599 header install,
And then there was-
and you're the only video online
and
on
then
installing
it was
headers.
it was like a lot of complaining, and then I'm like, I need to know how he took off one bolt, and then you just crop it out.
Well, the problem is when you get to that one bolt, you can't get the camera in there. There's no way to see
there's
it.
no way. There's no way.
So I was like, there's no way I can even show
Well,
this.
we watched the video like 10 times. How the hell did Dan get that bolt? And
I don't even remember. That was the
Yeah.
other problem. I'm like,
we don't know because you cropped that part out. It's like you stopped. You're like, all right, I'm stopping for the night, and then the next part of the video is like a day or two later, and you're like, all right, headers are done.
Yeah.
You're like, how the hell did he do it?
sorry.
We were doing, I think, it was Angie Mead's car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The slammed 599.
Yeah, I remember that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, thankfully none of the bolts stripped or anything. Could you imagine that?
I usually PB blasted the day before,
and I let it sit
PB
yeah.
blasted.
No, that one has the bump out from the head, where the head has like a lift point that sticks out, so you keep.
No. Your nightmare would be is if it starts pulling the stud.
Oh.
Because if it starts pulling the stud, you got to get everyone around it, and then you got to turn it with moving
The header mount.
back. It's just
yeah,
a
you're
nightmare.
right. Well, hopefully we get to hear this thing maybe today.
Maybe today. Yeah.
That'd be
That's
awesome.
the goal.
That's the goal. Ooh, ECU's nice and programmed. They should be happy with the new exhaust. Nice. All right, so we're under the car. You can see there's the bottom of the shift box. Nice new hole. Still gotta replace the rear main seal and the pellet bearing. Get a new throwout bearing. Ooh.
Getting this all
Clean up the clutch and cutting holes and progress. Transmission's getting the works. Got the shift box off, getting the new one installed. Okay, looks like they got the shift box mounted, trying to get the console. Third pedal's in. Oh yeah. Working on getting the transmission all set up as well. So progress, chipping away at it. Well, good evening, YouTube. This is the wonderful life of running your own business. So it is 7:30 on a Sunday, and I am at the shop because there's a tow truck coming to come get the 599. So there's some stuff that needs to be done to this car that needs to be done by like a muffler shop. So the exhaust needs some tweaking. This is still kind of prototype exhaust stuff. That's what happens. And we don't have the ability to do that here because, well, I can't weld. So it needs to go to someone who actually can weld. So Austin, the guy who owns Valtronic Designs, is on his way here. He's actually in town in Austin. We were planning to have him drive the thing tomorrow. It's looking like that might not happen. I don't know. I'm feeling like this is a SEMA build because all of a sudden everything's coming to a head at the last second and we're scrambling to get things running. He's gonna be here soon. Tow trucks will be here soon, so I need to get the 430 pushed back onto the 4-post so that we can lift it up so we can get the 599 out of here. And also, there's no gearbox oil in this thing, so I don't really want it being pushed around. Even though they're not gonna drive it, I still don't want it being pushed around without gearbox oil. So we're gonna have to do a few things before it should leave here. Yeah, okay, so I gotta scramble to do this real quick. Also, the rat traps caught a couple, well, mouse traps caught a couple mice. Ha. Yeah, that's right, die suckers. Let's have at it real quick, and then we'll film this thing some more once we get stuff done. It's gonna get loaded up on the tow truck. Yeah, this is gonna be quite the ordeal.
Oh,
there's Austin.
hello!
That's his car.
Behold!
Right, wow.
Broken car.
Your broken car. This is the first time he's seen it. Looks good. Admittedly, the suspension definitely needs to be cranked up. The front is way too low. The rear sits a little high, front's way too low. I'm gonna blame Josh since I didn't do that. That's Josh's fault.
This is always how these things go, right? We know that A, nothing is ever gonna go to plan.
Right.
And B, this is what makes the adventure more fun, is the fact that
yeah.
we need to
Fun. Oh lordy. All right, here we go.
Do we want to slide the race ramps out because it's gonna want to hit this way before it gets in contact with the wheel.
Oh, I have an angle, or I don't know if you want to do that. I mean, you need a lot of the wheel on.
You have to slide it in some. It's not fully locked.
No, that's the thing though. Is it's gonna hit here and it's gonna want to push the ramp in or just scrape the bottom.
Well, the ramp's not gonna go anywhere because it's underneath the bed. You can even move it. Oh, it doesn't have that much weight on it.
Yeah, I mean, you got the scrape guards, so if it rubs those a little, it's okay. You just don't want it pressing on the bumper. Okay, not bad. I think you wanna, you might have to tilt the
truck bed up.
The truck bed up because when
Bring it up a little bit.
when it falls off that, it might smash the nose.
And of course, viewers, while we talk about this and see this, go make sure you check out NG Supercars merch. Looks reasonably fantastic in this t-shirt he's wearing. So, and if you're looking for an exhaust system, you guys know where to come find it.
Bring the car forward just a little.
Love it.
Right there. Now come up.
There it is. Perfect. Yeah, that's it.
Right there.
Nice.
Now pull it.
precision work, gentlemen. This is very nice.
Does this have an actual key?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's in it.
Oop, there it goes. Nice.
The steering wheel locked.
Oh shit. Yeah, it looks like
Yeah, no, it's on.
it's good.
You'll give yourself more clearance the higher that bed is.
Yep.
There you go.
Perfect. There it is. Nice. Very good. Now it's easy. Nice. I call that a success.
A little more. I'm gonna set this e-brake. Alright.
There we go.
Very nice.
Loaded up, ready to go. They're gonna take care of the exhaust, and then they'll have to go to Makina, finish the conversion. They'll have to come back here at some point because we got more stuff to do to it, but progress. It's almost there. It's on the home stretch. The home stretch. All right, there she goes.
The fact that that tow driver has red and blues on his truck makes me question the legality of that
That's
vehicle.
legal in Texas.
You can have red and blues?
Yes, the tow trucks can.
That's kind of absurd.
I know.
I mean, it's cool. If I were a tow truck driver, yeah,
First time I saw it in Texas, I'm like, how is that legal? And then I looked it up, and it's actually legal.
So what did we learn today? What part are we on? Are we on part? This is part 4.
Probably 5. Yeah.
5.
4 or
okay.
5.
So in part 6, you're gonna be able to hear the car, see it driving in all of its glory with the manual transmission.
Yes.
And I think that we'll crack it. Like, I honestly think that seeing the car aesthetically,
It's good.
top notch.
It's good.
Top notch.
It's really good.
The manual conversion is going to give that driver engagement. Got the noise part, that's for damn sure. And the coils should really give the drivability aspect, the ride, and the dynamics.
The wheels made it look reasonable.
top
Those
notch. Yeah, those-
ugly ass things.
So
in
if
there.
anybody wants to reach out and buy a set of, what are these called?
I don't know, horrible.
Star wheels. What's
They're-
funny though is, like, I've seen these wheels. Now the bolt pattern, I don't know if it's the same from which other manufacturer, but I've seen these wheels on, like, I think somebody put them on like a Acura TL or something that looked cool. So maybe someone will buy them and put them on something else.
Oh, they're also huge, by the way.
What's the back size? 315?
I think
So they may be 11s or
305, 35, 020s.
yeah.
They're pretty big.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, do we need any of this shit? Or no?
No, that's PIS sensor, I think. Yeah.
Obviously, these are extremely important.
old cats. Yeah.
No, 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 old.
And all that- there's your old
decoration
exhaust.
pieces. Yeah. It's so funny how, like, just the runner difference and how this type of configuration is very compromised. But the F12s, 812s, and all those cars,
All have 6 in the one.
all have 6 into 1.
Good, and that's why they sound good.
That's where you get the noise. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can't forget. We still need more gearbox oil.
We need gearbox oil. We need gearbox oil. I need to reinstall that thing in the front where the tow hook is.
Clutch needs to be bled.
Clutch bled,
Exhaust installed.
exhaust installed.
They gotta finish doing all the programming stuff. I mean,
Yeah,
you
that's-
can see the dash when you turned it on. It was like.
Okay.
We had to briefly turn on the car to roll up the window because it started raining a little, and yeah, it's not programmed yet. The dash was very, very unhappy.
Whoever this is doing this manual conversion, they're going to need some.
We've told them tires were on the list. Yeah, they needed a lot of stuff.
All right.
You out of here?
Bye.
We'll see you tomorrow.
No, this is a nice neighborhood. I definitely would not do something, outrageous in somebody else's vehicle.
Have you seen all the tire tracks out there?
Where? On the street? Don't tempt me.